Hello and welcome to Channel Name. In today's video, we're diving into a pivotal part of Indian history by exploring the profound influence of the Bhakti movement and the national liberation movements. These movements not only shaped the cultural and spiritual landscape of India, but also laid the groundwork for its struggle for independence. Stay tuned to uncover how these historical forces intertwined to forge a new path for the Indian subcontinent. The Bhakti movement, which flourished between the 7th and 17th centuries, was a revolutionary wave of religious reform in India. Starting in South India, it gradually spread across the country. This movement emphasized personal devotion to a deity over the traditional rituals and the rigid structures of the caste system. Key figures such as Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism, Kabir, the poet saint, and Mirabai, the Rajput princess and devotee of Krishna, became the torchbearers of this spiritual renaissance, advocating for a direct, loving connection with God. At its core, the Bhakti movement promoted love and devotion, bhakti, as the path to salvation. It preached equality among all people, challenging caste distinctions and religious orthodoxy. The devotional songs and poems composed during this era transcended linguistic barriers and conveyed deep philosophical insights, reaching the masses in their vernacular languages. It was in this vibrant cultural milieu that the seeds of a more egalitarian society were sown. The Bhakti movement had a lasting impact on Indian society by decreasing communal tensions and fostering social unity. It bridged divides between communities, as encapsulated by Guru Nanak's belief that there is no Hindu, there is no Muslim. The movement also inspired subsequent social reforms and spiritual movements, contributing significantly to the rich tapestry of India's cultural and spiritual heritage. As we transition from the spiritual to the political sphere, the influence of the Bhakti movement becomes evident in the Indian national liberation movement. This movement, aimed at securing freedom from colonial rule, drew upon ideals of social equality and justice popularized by the Bhakti saints. The socio-religious reform efforts during the Bhakti era set a precedent for the modern political activism that arose in response to British imperialism. The national liberation movement in India was marked by the efforts of prominent leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Subhas Chandra Bose. Through landmark events like the Salt March, the Quit India movement, and the establishment of the Indian National Congress, these figures galvanized mass support against colonial rule. The movement was characterized by its strategic protests and was instrumental in fostering a sense of national identity. A fascinating aspect of the national movement was its ideological diversity. While Gandhi's nonviolent resistance and rural development programs attracted significant attention, socialist leaders within the Congress sought more radical reforms. The Congress resolutions in Karachi and Faizpur in the 1930s advocated for comprehensive social and economic changes, showing a progressive shift towards addressing land reforms and labor rights. Despite its successes, the national liberation movement faced significant challenges in promoting communal harmony and social reform. It struggled to achieve a full cultural revolution, although progress was made in enhancing the status of women and lower castes. Communal tensions unfortunately persisted, highlighting the need for continued effort towards building an inclusive society. Both the Bhakti and national liberation movements shared a common aspiration for equality, yet differed in their methodologies. The Bhakti movement focused on spiritual awakening and liberation from social hierarchy, while the national movement emphasized political freedom and economic justice. Together, they form an intricate narrative of societal transformation that resonates with India's contemporary identity. In conclusion, the Bhakti movement and the national liberation movement played pivotal roles in shaping modern India. By breaking down barriers and fostering a sense of unity and purpose, these movements laid the foundation for a more equitable and harmonious society. As we continue to learn from history, these lessons serve as timeless reminders of the power of collective action and spiritual awakening. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more deep dives into history, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Look out for our next video, where we explore the cultural impact of Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy on today's world. See you next time.